Hello viewers and welcome to Indian Army Chronicles, where we will be exploring the elite Special Forces unit of the Indian Army, the 9 Para SF, also known as the Ghost Operators. This secretive battalion is the Special Forces unit of the Parachute Regiment and one of the most covert special operations forces in India. In this video, we will learn about the history, formation, training, selection process, missions, weapons, and other details about this highly skilled and deadly force. But before that, make sure to subscribe to us for more videos and tap the bell icon to get notified with every new video. So buckle up as we uncover the shadow warriors of the Indian Army. History and formation. The origins of the 9 Para SF unit can be traced back to World War II, when the British Indian Army formed the No. 2 Commando Company and the Meghdut Force. These were specialized reconnaissance and raiding units meant to operate behind enemy lines. After independence, these units were merged to form the Parachute Regiment. In 1966, 9th Battalion of the Parachute Regiment was converted into a commando unit, the 9 Para SF Battalion. This was the beginning of the Special Forces in the Indian Army. Since then, the battalion has actively participated in India's wars and covert operations, including the liberation of Goa, 1965 and 1971 wars against Pakistan, Operation Blue Star, Operation Cactus in Maldives, Kargil War, and the surgical strikes in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. Their most notable contribution has been in counterinsurgency operations in J&K and Northeast. Selection and training. The selection process for the 9 Para SF Battalion is perhaps the toughest combat course in India. Conducted 3 times a year, it has a dropout rate of over 90%. The 3-week-long selection phase tests the candidates on their physical fitness, mental toughness, tactical abilities, and stress-handling capacities. It involves long-distance runs with full combat gear, navigation through difficult terrain, survival escape evasion exercises, sleep deprivation, and interrogation. This is followed by a probation period of 1 year where the selected candidates are trained in advanced weapons handling, maritime operations, high-altitude warfare, demolitions, aviation operations, and tactics like raids, ambushes, and sabotage. The extensive training turns these men into lethal covert operators ready for the most dangerous missions. Key missions and operations. The 9 Para SF Battalion has undertaken many significant missions and battles over the years. One of their early operations was the liberation of Goa in 1961, where the paratroopers conducted combat jumps to initiate the attack. In the 1965 and 1971 Indo-Pak Wars, the battalion played crucial roles like destroying enemy ammunition dumps and conducting raids across the border. The 1971 raid on the governor's house in Dhaka by the Para Commandos led by Major General Singh is considered one of the most daring operations in military history. They infiltrated deep behind enemy lines and killed or captured senior Pakistani officers and their allies. This dealt a severe blow to the enemy and was a major factor leading to the Pakistani surrender. In 1984, the 9 Para SF were called in for Operation Blue Star to clear the Golden Temple in Amritsar of militants and extremists. This was an extremely challenging mission due to the religious sensitivity and ended up damaging the Akal Takht. The battalion was also deployed as part of the IPKF in Sri Lanka between 1987 to 1990, where they engaged in jungle warfare with the LTT. During the 1999 Kargil War, the 9 Para SF conducted numerous daring missions, including the capture of Point 4875, one of the highest peaks in the region. They were also involved in the 2001 Parliament attacks investigation and the 2016 surgical strikes in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir after the Uri terror attacks. For decades, they have spearheaded counterinsurgency operations in Jammu and Kashmir and the Northeast. The wide range of specialized operations conducted by the 9 Para SF Battalion established them as one of India's most experienced and battle-hardened special forces. Weapons and equipment. The 9 Para SF are equipped with some of the most advanced weapons and gear to enable a wide variety of combat and special ops missions. For small arms, they use assault rifles like the M4A1 carbine and Taver TR-21 for close-quarter battle flexibility, along with the AK-103 for ruggedness. The Glock 17 semi-auto pistol and corner-shot weapons system that allows shooting around corners are also in their inventory. For long-range engagements, the operators are marksmen trained on sniper rifles like the Israeli Galil and Russian Dragunov SVD. Light and medium machine guns such as the Negev, FN Minimi and PKM provide high-volume suppressive fire during assaults. The Benelli M4 and Franchi Spaz 15 semi-auto shotguns are effective breaches for close-in urban warfare. The battalion also fields specialized weapons like grenade launchers and shoulder-fired missiles for additional firepower and anti-armor capabilities. Night vision goggles and thermal sights give the 9 Para SF operators 24-hour operational readiness along with secured communication systems. Protective gear like ballistic helmets and vests provide essential survivability in combat. High-altitude equipment allows operations in places like Siachen, while maritime ops gear like thermal buoys and mini-submarines enable underwater infiltration. Transport and mobility are through parachutes, helicopters, drones, and other aircraft for airborne assaults. This wide array of advanced equipment is critical to the success of the 9 Para SF in specialized operations. The 9 Para SF unit is undoubtedly one of the finest and most clandestine special forces in the region. Their stealth, speed, skill, and bravery makes them the elite strike force of the Indian Army. With their motto of Kshatraji, meaning victory over enemies, these shadow warriors have time and again proved their mettle in warfare and counterterrorism. Their capabilities and achievements make every Indian proud. With this, we come to the end of this video on the 9 Para SF Battalion, aka the Ghost Operators. Hope you enjoyed this video. If so, make sure to subscribe to us for more videos and tap the bell icon to get notified with every new video from us. Let us know your thoughts in the comments and do